Hello hopefuls. Okay, so I have already forgotten what you guys spoke about in your videos. I think KATIE-REBEKAH mentioned that she's been distracted by musicals, which I mean, it is my life. I've been researching a lot of new musicals, so looking up like the plot synopsis whilst listening to the music, and so far it's been such a joy. Like, it takes a lot of time, but it's so much fun. So I've been spending a lot of time doing that. I've also finally got round to editing and filming some more videos for my own series, because I was in a bit of a slump. I was still uploading regularly, but filming was just cut down a bit and editing was cut down even more. So I've just finished editing, I think, my second one for the day, and I'm halfway through my third. That's not true. I'm 1 minute into my third, which is like a 20-minute long video. Anyway, last week, KATIE-REBEKAH, you mentioned life in letters, which I'd never heard of before. Despite giving myself a week to think of stuff, I think there's 2 or 3 letters where I'm still not entirely sure, but we'll go through them and we'll see how this goes. So A is for Australia, which is where we moved quite a number of years ago, and I'm there right now, but that's just because my family's here. B is for books. Now, last year I read a lot less than usual. During quarantine, I've picked it up again a bit. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks, which just helps, but especially a few years ago, I was very into books. And I still am, I just don't have the motivation to read as much. C is for colours. I think I mentioned this actually in last week's video. I just love using colours for anything and everything. When I take notes, it's in colours. When I do my habit tracker, it's in colours. It's the thing that keeps me going. D, I saw this one from KATIE-REBEKAH, is for Dear Hopefuls. You guys, you're the best. I love that I got involved with this. It's been such a great thing to be a part of, and I'm so glad it's still going. E is for education. I love education. I loved school. I love doing random trivia quizzes with my father, and one of the potential future jobs for me that I am considering is teaching. So education is very me. F, I really struggled with, but I've gone with the TV show Friends. I love Friends. It's probably my favorite TV show. G was another one I really struggled with. I've written down geography because, again, like I mentioned just now, I do a lot of quizzes with my father, and very often that will be geography quizzes, whether that's name 3 cities in XYZ or name the capital of XYZ. On Jetpunk, there's a quiz that I've done multiple times and spoken about multiple times, either on my channel or on this channel, which is the 196 countries of the world, where you need to fill in every single one in like 12 minutes. And yeah, I just love geography. Then for H, I've got 2. I've got Holland, which is where I grew up and was born and lived most of my childish life, and Harry Potter. Now, I'm a massive fan of Harry Potter. I am much less a fan of J.K. Rowling, and like KATIE-REBEKAH said, and like many others have said, I think with Harry Potter, it's one of those things where we have to take the art away from the artist, and it's ours now, it's the fans. I've put down introvert. Hey guys, it's me. I'm an introvert. Hello. I'm a proud introvert though. J, I really struggled with. I ended up asking my sister what she thought, and she just said joyful. I'll take it. I am joyful. For K, I've done knitting. I spent quite a number of years knitting a scarf, and I've recently, within lockdown, decided to try another one. So we're getting somewhere. We're not done yet, but it's definitely gone faster than the last scarf. For L, again, I've got 2. I've got London, which I just love that city, and logophile, which is a word that means a lover of words, because I am a lover of words. M, I've gone for musical theatre. I don't really think that requires any further explanation. N is for nature. I love nature. I am constantly taking pictures of anything outdoorsy. I'm not a very outdoorsy person, but I do love nature. O, I've written down organisation. I am the kind of person who needs their organisation. I make schedules, I make lists, I use colours. My life is usually scheduled down to the T. I've never really gotten that expression, but anyway. For P, I've written pretty. Again, coming back to nature, I just love anything that's pretty. Q, quiz, coming back to the trivia and the geography and all that. I love taking quizzes. I also hosted a quiz last week, as I think I mentioned, and I like doing that too. So R, Raquel, and reading. S, I've got 2. I've got skydiving, which I've done twice. You can check those out on my channel, and I just love it so much, and I'd happily do it again. And also space. I love space. I'm obsessed with space. Again, I think I've spoken about it on my channel. Space is the best. For T, I've also got 2. I've got tea, like the thing you drink, and traveling, because I love traveling. Now, for you, I couldn't think of anything, so I'm gonna say umbrella, and I've made a whole video about umbrellas before, so I will pop that up here, but there's no real reason for me picking umbrella. V is for vegetarian. I have been vegetarian for I think over 10 years now, and I cannot remember the taste of meat. I don't miss meat, and I originally did it because I felt bad for the animals, and now I also do it because of environmental reasons, but I have no regrets whatsoever, and I can't ever see myself going back to meat, to be honest. W is Winnie the Pooh. Again, I think I've mentioned before how much I love Winnie the Pooh. It's my childhood and it's my adulthood. X, I couldn't think of anything, so I've gone with X-ray. I can only remember ever having 2 X-rays. I may have had more. One was for my finger, and then the second X-ray that I had was actually really recently. It was a couple of months ago when I got here, because I'd been having pain in my leg and my mum just wanted to make sure it wasn't bone related. I thought it was muscle. My mum's a doctor. She's better at knowing this stuff, even though I'm feeling the pain. It did end up being a bone injury, which is why I couldn't dance for a bit, but we're all healed now. I should be having another X-ray soon again to just get a checkup, I think my mum said. Don't know when that is though. Y is for YouTube. Pretty self-explanatory. And Z, I couldn't think of anything. So I've got 2 potentials. One is zoo, because all I can think about when I say zoo though is when we went to the San Diego Zoo, my brother and me, last year, and it was just insane. It was so amazing. I was very hesitant to go because it was quite expensive, but my brother said, look, it's meant to be one of the best zoos in the world. Let's go. We're never going to get this chance again. And it was such a good decision. And the second one I've written down is zephyr, which is a word, again, I think I've spoken about on my main channel, and I think it means something along the lines of a soft, gentle breeze. I just think it's a beautiful word and a beautiful definition. So that is it. That's my life in letters, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!